You know what? I've never even looked at one of these in real life.
Me neither. No one around here really has a clue as to how to build a drag bike. So we decided to call our friend Rod, who's kind of an expert in this stuff, to see if he could help us out.
We're working on a drag bike.
Yeah. We need help, Rod!
We need help.
We don't have a clue.
Need a wheelie bar?
Yeah, we're gonna need a wheelie bar and maybe someone to tell us where the rear tire goes.
Okay.
I've been friends with Rod for a long time, and I know what he does between the drag cars and the drag bikes. So it was a no-brainer to ask him to come down and lend a hand. Look at that dog, man. Shh. That's cool as heck, man. Look at that, man.
What do we got for? That is cool. Did we get rotors or anything?
Well, let's see what we got in here, buddy.
Oh, there's more boxes.
Yeah, oh, hey, look at that.
Ah, calipers, everything.
Rod, thank God you're here, bud. We need your expertise. We just need recommendations as to what we should do.
Rod's basically here to help us out in any way he can, because we really don't know what the hell we're doing here.
To me, it looks high in the front.
It's way high enough. It actually comes down in the middle and up in the front. I wonder why it's so high.
You're almost 6 inches there. Look, oh, you got to drop these down.
Oh, is that how it works?
They
There
push
you go.
through. A little whack.
Thank goodness Rod's here, because it turns out we didn't even put the front end on right.
There you go.
We were just getting it the way it was supposed to be when we heard Campo had quit.
I'll see you later, dude. I just quit.
No way.
Yeah, I'm out, dude.
Really?
Yeah. It's gonna be tough to say goodbye. You know, I definitely have a lot of friends here, so I'm gonna miss the guys in the shop.
That's up there.
I'm out,
Are you
Vince.
leaving?
Yeah.
That's what Coach just said.
Yeah.
What'd you quit?
Yeah.
Okay, we gonna come back and visit us, buddy, huh?
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe one day. We'll fist fight one day.
All right, bud. Good luck.
Hey,
all right?
thanks.
If
Appreciate
you need
it.
something, let me know, all right?
Thanks, Senior. Cool, bud. Definitely appreciate the time and the opportunity that Senior gave me to have a lot of life experiences out here, hanging out here at OCC. So just time to move on. Just gonna try to explore some different things, try to do some more artistic expression on my own. Yeah, life's gonna be a bit different. It's probably be good for me, you know? All right, I'll see you later. At some point, you just gotta try to be independent and do something for yourself. And that's what I'm gonna try to do today.
I think Campo's style just didn't fit at OCC, and recently we've been scrapping a lot of his work. So I'm sure he'd rather be somewhere where he's better suited.
Campo left, huh?
Yeah, you disappointed?
I?
Yeah, you look sad.
No, but...
Look like you're gonna cry, little buddy.
No, it's not that. It's just like all of a sudden, bam.
Yeah, what a surprise, right? Everything's been going so smoothly around here. I'm starting my new job today. I bet you wonder what it is.
Yeah, what is it?
It's updating the internet.
What?
Yeah,
Updating what?
just updating it.
The internet itself, the whole internet?
Yeah, the World Wide Web.
Everything.
I'm gonna control everything. Yep, today's a pretty big day for me. I'm out of here, buddy, because I finally got a much-deserved and long overdue promotion. I'm gonna be working with you. I'm gonna help update the internet. But first, I need to go retrieve a vacant desk across the shop. I was wondering if you would help me.
No problem.
Thanks, bud.
Today I start my new job officially. It is the internet updater person to assist the guy who actually knows the technical aspect of internet updating, which is Eric England.
And down. All right. Oh, that should be the hardest part.
Yeah, this is my first office. Back when I did nothing, nobody saw any reason for me to have an office, and now I actually do something, so they gave me a desk and a fake headset to act like I'm doing things even when I'm not. Okay, no. All right, thank you. Goodbye. See? And it kind of works like that, and that eats up time. Nope, full. Kills my morning. Today, I'm creating bios for the whole shop, each employee, and I'm going to put it on the website in order to familiarize people who come to the website with the people who work here. Boop. Yeah, Paul Sr., can you please come to Mike Tuttle's desk in Mike Tuttle and Eric England's office? Thank you. Boop. I guess I'll start by interviewing you. Okay? Name?
Tuttle, Senior. Paul.
Vincent DiMartino.
Paul, Michael, Tuttle.
Okay, occupation.
I don't even know.
All-around genius.
Welder.
Laborer. Welder.
That's very modest for someone of such great skills. Company.
Orange County Choppers.
Orange County Choppers.
Orange County Choppers.
Orange County Choppers. Michael, it's gonna be the same for everybody.
I know. Time with company.
Too long.
Forever.
A long time.
Quite a while.
That's 17 years.
Sounds about right.
Thank you. What's your favorite hobby?
Collecting muscle cars.
Fishing, camping.
Fishing.
I don't have very much free time for hobbies.
Aside from work, you don't have much time for other than sleep or French kissing my brother.
That's about it.
What's your favorite bike?
I don't know. It can be out of anything.
Mikey Vinny bike, perfect.
Okay.
It's probably the POW bike, I guess.
Oh, that's a tough one, Michael.
I'll just put my favorite bike down.
There you go.
You know, the OCC Schwinn is pretty cool. It's one of my favorites.
Favorite beverage? This is where we touch down on the lighter side of things. It's kind of getting to know you, friendly chit chat.
I don't really have one.
Okay, Coca-Cola.
Cheese.
I guess you could melt that down, right? Favorite smell?
Glue.
Racing fuel.
Gasoline.
I love the way Ron's hair smells in the morning.
Favorite smell?
Favorite smell?
I don't really have a
You
favorite
got a problem
smell.
with my questioning?
No, not at all.
Am I the one questioning?
Yes, you are.
Then you better answer honestly.
Lilacs in bloom.
I like the smell of Paul after he gets done working. It's really gross. No, I
I'll
don't.
put
I like after
poop.
rain.
And last question, what is your best memory?
Getting sober.
All right. So your best?
That's the only thing I can remember.
The day Michael ate dog doo in the sandbox. Actually, it was cat crap. Remember that?
Yeah, it was a spoonful of it.
Yeah, a spoonful of cat poo.
Today you made me cat shit, Paul.
Yeah, that was my most precious moment of my life.
I learned quite a bit about all the employees here, quite a bit more than I did know about all the employees here. You really learn a lot about somebody by looking them in the eyes and asking them terrible questions. Hello? No.
You know, having Rod here is a huge help.
I'll get you a list of stuff and some rules and stuff like that. So at least you're legal doing 8s, you know?
Thanks, Rod. We were able to get the rolling chassis together today, but for tomorrow, we're waiting for a lot of other parts to get us really rolling. One of the major things is the body kit, the fiberglass body kit that goes over it. So we're kind of at a standstill for today.
We got our body kit. Flip it onto the cart, will you?
Today, we got the parts we were waiting for from Racing Innovation.
Earl's cart, they come in handy.
Oh yeah, it's the Herbie Mobile. Racing Innovation also sent along a list of individual pieces that we were gonna either have to make or order.
Fuel cell, minimum of a half gallon mounted on the top of the frame rails. Oil tank, minimum 2 quarts.
We got our fiberglass body kit.
Yes, sister.
So the fiberglass kit basically makes up the rear fender, any other body work you would do. Is that a fairing?
We got multiple pieces in here.
Oh, sweet. It's pretty neat because everything kind of just bolts on as a cover over the engine, trans, and everything else.
Oh no, it don't fit.
You know, I think it's important to remember that this is the first drag bike that we've built. And I think this was the most obvious when we put the body kit on the frame.
Bars out of here. Oh, fits perfect. A little trimming never hurt.
Little trimming, man. That sucker don't fit. What are they trying to give us? What are they trying?
I think it's on backwards.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely on back.
Yeah, you were.
I gotta watch this, man. This thing wants to snap in two. That's more like it.
There we go.
Sweet.
Hey, it fits.
You know, with everything that happened yesterday at the shop, we didn't get a whole lot done on this bike. Fortunately, we got our drag bike expert Rod here again today to see if he could help us out.
What's up, Rod?
What's up, Rod?
And he's even brought one of his own wheelie bars so we could see how these things are made.
What is that one you had laying around?
Yeah, it's one we were using. Tay gonna help him out with a wheelie bar, which is basically a safety device. Make sure the bike doesn't flip backwards.
I need something to put the wheelie bars out on the end.
Because we got a long ramp that connects to the back of the lift too. And
Oh,
then
you
we could-
do?
Yeah, and then we could set that
That'd
up.
be great.
Pretty much in order to make this wheelie bar, we had to make our lift a little longer.
Set it right on the end of this thing, and then we'll adjust the height of the lift so it's level, right?
Okay.
So we kind of had to rig up the ramp on the back and level everything out and square it off so we can get that wheelie bar to fit on the way it has to fit on so we don't wipe when we're going down the track.
Is it pretty square off the actual?
This line I squared to the back of the bike. I squared up from here, measured back.
Okay.
My role in helping these guys out is just to give them some kind of idea, quarter-mile racing, what this bike should look like, how it should respond, and get it as close as I can so that it's safe.
It turns out that Rod has to run back to his shop for a bit. All right, so you'll be back, what, hours?
Yeah, about less than an hour.
Okay. And I don't want to be working on the wheelie bar without him here to be supervising. So I figure while he's gone, I'll get started on the fuel tank. I gotta start making the fuel tank, but I need a lighter gauge stuff. Maybe I'll send a guy over to your shop right now and he can bring it right back and I can start working on it.
While Paulie's waiting on aluminum for the fuel tank, I'm gonna check the clearance on our mock-up motor and the frame.
No way, no how.
When we ordered this frame from Racing Innovations, the plan was to go with a standard size motor. But at the last minute, the decision was made to go with something with a little more power. Just as I expected when we went to put it in, it definitely doesn't fit. The rear rocker box does not clear the frame, so we're definitely gonna have some issues there. Right here, we'd have to probably gain
And this
half the
side's
tubing.
fine?
That side should be fine. We might have to do it.
I think we're probably gonna have to cut the tubing on the frame pretty much in half so we can make this rocker box clear.
I'm thinking if we gain half the tubing
Would it
here,
be even here, right up to that, we'd have to
right? That's what I'm thinking.
We just gotta notch that side. So it's gonna kind of be like this. We could do it. Notch that sucker right out of there. Notching the frame should make the motor fit, but I want to run it by Rod first. But in the meantime, Earl's back from Romar with the aluminum, so I can get started on the fuel tank. See if we don't slice our fingers.
That'll slice you.
Pretty much everything on this bike is different from anything we've done before, and the fuel tank's no exception. What do you think, Vance?
I like it.
And even though the fuel tank's gonna be bigger than the half-gallon requirement, I think it's gonna be a great addition to the bike. And with Rod back in the shop, I wanna make sure that he's okay with it.
What do you got up there, a gallon?
It's gotta be a gallon. It's more than I figured overkill it, if anything, would just fill it, you know.
Yeah.
I've been building drag bikes long enough to know the rules we have to follow. Since Paul's never built one before, it's a good thing I'm here to make sure things are done right.
Is it too long, Rod?
No.
Was this what we were saying was supposed to be the back or center? Or what is it? What does the regulation say?
40.
100 and
Up to that front spoke up there.
front axle?
Max is 140. We're at 137 at the edge of the wheel, 135 and a half center.
So we're fine.
Rod, this is your rod. Rod.
Thanks.
You know, I'm definitely getting an education from Rod. Pretty much most everything that we're used to doing doesn't apply when you're building a drag bike. Rod, we gotta notch this right here. We gotta notch half of this out on the one side.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. I wonder if we could beef it in here or something.
Yeah, because we were gonna notch it and plate the bottom. Would
Just
that
to
really
get the
kill
motor
block?
in this back, we need to notch. You see how I got it drawn on there? I don't know if it's still drawn on there.
To make this motor fit, we're gonna have to notch the backbone. That consists of taking material out of the backbone so this engine will actually fit.
And maybe we can kick in here or plate it, maybe put a plate
Yeah,
in
you
there.
gotta lose half of that, huh?
Yeah, lose half of this.
A lot of these are one tubers.
Single tube.
Fuel tank's in the tube.
Oh, yeah?
I know Paul put a lot of work into that tank, but if these guys want this to be a legitimate drag bike, notching the frame will be a problem.